we don't believe that they are following, or the FFB is following, the electoral code and the statutes. And in October, the General Secretary and the President were trying to have endorsements in all the districts. We got wind of it. I personally wrote to CONCACAF, to the legal department, and they called in and said, you know what, you need to get the proper procedures in place. So we had an extraordinary Congress where we elected the Electoral Committee and the Appeals Committee, and then the process started again. However, the information is not being presented to the people, the aspiring persons. In other words, if you're going to have elections, you're supposed to, everybody in that area is supposed to know when will be the elections, where, who you need to contact to get the nominations from and the secondments, but these things are not happening. They tried all kinds of ways to tell us that this won't happen. They're saying we're acting illegally, and anyway, we know we follow the statutes to the letter, and the meeting was called for 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. They turned around and called a meeting for 6 o'clock instead, and not only with the executive, but executive and Congress members. Anyways, we still showed up at 3. We had a hard time getting into the building. We made sure we had security on the compound because we expected certain things to happen. And eventually the president came, we went upstairs and we had our meeting. We gave him, not as I would say an ultimatum, but we told him that, you know what, we could compromise. Let's recall these elections that have happened, hold off on the ones that are coming up. Let's revisit the code and the statutes, but by lawyers, and then we move forward. And he refused. So we had no choice but to go ahead with the suspension.